What's up guys, it's your boy Suplex Network here, coming back at you again for another video, and today I am booking Wrestlemania 37. So of course this is just my opinion, it's not like gonna happen, so if this doesn't happen, don't give a dislike and go, oh you were wrong, man. Because this is just purely my opinion and what I want to see happen on the card. So let's get into the card. So the first match I have on the card is the Smackdown Women's Championship. Nikki Cross versus the champion Alexa Bliss. Now they are a team at the moment and they're having a little bit of issues. Alexa Bliss is becoming more and more like the Fiend. I guess she's gone like that Sister Abigail vibe. She hit her Sister Abigail on Nikki Cross. I think the two would have an awesome match and the chemistry they would have in the ring would be amazing, and face them off for the Smackdown Women's Championship. That'd be great. And the next match on the card is the Raw Women's Championship. Now this isn't the exact order, but this is just how I have it written down. And the Raw Women's Championship, I'd have Shayna Baszler defending it against Ronda Rousey. These two women's stars would clash amazingly. The UFC, MMA type vibes from both these girls, both being in the MMA background, and they would put on an amazing match. I think this is a match everybody's wanted to see since they've brought both of them in, and I think having it at WrestleMania would be just the pinnacle. And then after that match, I'd have this a non-title match. I'd have Sasha Banks versus Bayley. I know these two have just broken up recently, so I don't know if they're going to go on for WrestleMania, drag it out for that long, but who knows. I would have this match at WrestleMania. I'd have them just try and delay it as much as they can, because this has been building for quite some time. Over a year now they've been building this, really. They've been teasing the team breaking up for so long, and it's finally happened. I think a WrestleMania match just makes sense for this. Moving on to the tag team match of the card, and it's to unify the Smackdown and Raw tag team championships, because I think it's kind of silly having two tag team titles because the depth isn't quite there in the tag team division. So I'd have them unify it and the tag team just be on one roster. And the competitors I'd have in this match would be the Usos representing the Smackdown championships and the Street Profits from Raw. And I think these two teams would put on a classic. Just both of their charisma from both teams. They're both loud. It's just going to be an awesome, hard-hitting, super fast-paced match, which I would love to see. So I think that would be a great tag team match to really kick off a new tag team era. Then we go on to a match that I've kind of just put together randomly, and that is Samoa Joe versus Drew McIntyre. Now to be honest, I only put this match together because I didn't have a spot on the card for either guy, and I feel like it'd be silly for Drew to be main eventing one year and then just dot on the card. So I've put him in a match with Samoa Joe. I think they could really build a nice feud with these two guys. They're both big, badass, strong guys, and I think they'd put on a good match too. And the feud they could do with this could be great. It's up to WWE to do what they do best. And now this match, this is what I would think is going to happen sometime down the line, and that is Angel Garza versus Andrade Cien Almas. Andrade is just an amazing talent, and so is Angel Garza. So I think this match they would have would just be amazing. It would be a sleeper match. It would probably steal the show because both of these guys just have so much chemistry. They're so much alike in the ring, their styles. And I think they would have a match that would be a huge success. And then the United States Championship, I would have the current champion at the time would be Cedric Alexander as the heel from Hurt Business taking on Ali. Now I think both these guys are super underused. It's good to see Cedric finally getting something in the Hurt Business, but I think a WrestleMania match with Ali would really set in stone that he is a top player. And then we go up a match, and it is Randy Orton taking on Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. Now this match just makes sense. The story path these two have together, I'm surprised that they haven't crossed paths yet. It's just a matter of time before they actually do, and I think having them face off at WrestleMania just makes the most sense. They had a match a few years ago at Mania for the WWE Championship where Randy won, but in this case, I would have Bray Wyatt beat Randy Orton. We're going towards the end of the card here, and this match is one I have put in a recent video, and that is Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Now, I just want to see this. Please, WWE, give us this match, please. And then we've got the stereotypical Wrestlemania ladder match on the card, and it would be for the Intercontinental Championship. AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Matt Riddle versus Daniel Bryan versus Cesaro versus Baron Corbin and versus Big E. Now, I think this would be an awesome ladder match. I think it's got a great combination of high flyers, strong guys, like good guys, bad guys. I think it would be an amazing match. These men would put on probably one of the best multi-man ladder matches we've ever seen. Because you just look at the talent in that match, and it just has unlimited potential. And for our two main event matches, the two main championships, the WWE Championship will be on the line as Seth Rollins defends it against the Rated R Superstar Edge. Now, this match is purely a dream match for me. Personally, I think this would be such an amazing match. It's been building for so long, really. If you look back and think to the time where Seth Rollins had Edge pinned down when he was having those neck issues a few years ago, ready to curb stomp him on the briefcase, I believe it was. So yeah, this match is like building slowly in the background. Nobody's been noticing it, but everybody wants to see it, and I think it would be awesome. And then at the top of my card is the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns will be defending against Jeff Hardy. This is probably Jeff Hardy's last run in the WWE, and I think it needs his last hurrah. Give him one more moment. Give him the match at WrestleMania and let him beat Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. I think that would blow the roof off of the place. Jeff Hardy winning the Universal Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Please, WWE, give us what we want. So guys, that is my WrestleMania 37 match card / hopes. Please, WWE, let some of these happen. I think it would be a great card. But WWE always drops the ball, so we never know what we're going to see. Will we see Hornswoggle versus Finlay? Who knows? Anyways, guys, this is Suplex Network, signing off.